Okay, I just lost, but I didn't lose. But I had really bad 5 games because I tried to go for the Eclipse. Like, I got so lucky and got them in the first shop, or I got a double dark start, you know, and then Eclipse, and Eclipse scales per dark item that you have. But the problem is, the dagger tome that used to be in the game is changed, so it doesn't trigger Eclipse anymore. So I just can't get the burn, you know, the fast kill. Now we have 2 snowflakes that apply bleed. We'll go for the Coldshot that triggers on Frosties, and we just hope to go crazy. We are you, but better. We are you, but better. Do you see that? Isn't that kind of funny though? I mean, to be fair, this is just 1 weapon, we are 2 weapons, but early on, there's a lot better because we also have crit. And we attack faster. Way faster. Beautiful. So now we'll go for the Coldshot to make use of the bleed that we apply. Do we want to go for any amount of crit ever? I don't think so, right? I mean, out of this I get 1 gold, so let's do it, sure. So now this gets triggered whenever these attack, and we want to put these to the front that they hit the enemy a little bit earlier. But I could do it, no, we don't need crit on it. I mean, crit isn't bad, because if you go for the Warhorn, right, then you get way more bonus damage if you build up crit. Let's hope this works out. We may actually win this, but there's a high chance we don't. That was, like, do you understand? If I had the bow back here, or one of these, we would have probably lost. And sometimes it's even simple things like with the snowflake when it shoots. If it's like, for example, like this, then the arrow the arrow kind of always hits first. But I'm sure there are some shenanigans where just because of positioning, they hit in the wrong order and you deal less damage. That is so much damage. Yeah, but I'll just go for you because that is a level up and that is another item. Right? We don't care about this. Oh, there is so much, but we need Frosty. Yeah, and you have bleed removal. Who even buys that this early? An X build, who does that? No one does that, but of course my opponent that I face. I respect that full army. Well done, I respect it a lot. Now, we do stack our damage, right? So even though we started slower, we got there. But we need to get faster. We need to have bonus shots on the Coldshot. I may even go for the goblet here. Yeah, I will go for the goblet. Because this is guaranteed 15 gold around. Funny. And I will just look for triple. So, this is just a rare, but I'm looking for the tome that scales my damage of my bow. I guess we just go for more attacks, right? Yeah, let's do that. We put the good luck goblet in there. So you just apply, the point is just it attacks twice. Like, honestly, nothing else matters about this. They have a full Eclipse build, I'm sorry, but you'll not get far with this. Unless you manage to do a switch, there's no way you get far with this. I tried it so many times, I had a perfect starter, by the way, with 2 Eclipses in there, and 2 more Dark Swords, these ones, they are cheap. So I could just scale it right away, and it wasn't enough. Do we lose this? It all depends on when... No, actually, it shouldn't even be this close. Interesting. But yeah, I mean, dark builds are very strong early on. When a dagger triggers, get bonus gold. Permanently gain +1 shield. I mean, do I just do that? I earn a silly amount of money if I do that. So the bow is gone. You go in. Nice, we found another bow. That is perfect. We also got crit, but we don't need that. Why did I even go for that? Well, it's a dagger, right? So it's not actually about the 4 gold that we get out of it, it's just about it being a dagger. And this is also dagger, by the way. So we earn a ton of money here. The goal would be now to just level up, in hopes that HP is enough to win. Ah, but there's a lot of poison. Yeah, they have that upgraded, I can't beat that. We would want to replace this with a brass knife, this would probably be the best solution. Gain 40 experience, I'll take that right now because I need HP to survive for longer. We'll go for you and I will roll for teeny tiny. Oh my god, that is amazing. So now I can't level up anymore. That means I roll instead to find Coldshot. Okay, that's now a little bit annoying. Not Coldshot, modern archery, but I wanted Coldshot. Perfect case, we find Coldshot. That is a triple. That is another book. Do I want to go for the book? Let me first triple and see what I get out of it. Do you kill me fast? Kind of. Oh no. Oh no, I need this to trigger. It looks good. It looks like it will trigger. I hate the sound that this makes. It sounds like a lighter. You know, chuk, chuk. Come on. Yes. That is so important on this, by the way. This is like the core part of the build. If you don't get multicast on this, it's kind of useless. Okay, we have a ton of gold. I'm happy about that. Let's see if we get the book. I kind of hope we don't. These are the perfect dark items. Are you kidding me? I will just go for the HP. Okay, so now I have to make sure that I actually just don't die. So we go for Frosty. We go for health. I could also go for another Coldshot, to be honest. Instead of the health. Yeah, sure. I like that. And I will level up again. So now we have a gajillion amount of HP. If this doesn't do the trick, then I don't know what. Okay, we need more bleed. I think... No, we don't have this fight, right? The poison is just too insane. Man, bleed sucks in comparison. This is just... I just leveled up twice, by the way. I have 800 more HP. We still lost. Wow. Okay, there's another goblet. There's a double shot with bleed. But it's not Frosty. Oh my god, yes. Okay, that is perfect. That is amazing. That is also Frosty. Okay. We have something going here. It may not be good, but we have something going here. And I will actually sell this to level up. And I will roll just a teeny tiny bit. That is also Frosty, but I don't think we care. You're actually way better than this. Okay, sure. That is bonus damage. Let's do it. Let's go all in. You have 6 damage. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I think we have this though. I think at this point we have this. And now we hope for the potion room that we can put all of the potions on the Coldshot. Because imagine, each shot would apply something. I do not want to see Meister, whatever Alderus his name is. Listen. What happened to the lucky rolls, by the way? Like, you know. Like, I think they just don't exist anymore, right? They got removed out of the game. I need the Frosty Orb. I need multi-trigger. Yeah, thank you for listening, my friend. That is a triple. Nice. Legendary. Cool. Okay. We do have multi-trigger. So I want to put this on this book for Shizzle. So we don't care about this guy anymore, I guess. Or do we not care about the bleed anymore? But the bleed has such a huge impact. Well, then again... Honestly, why would I care about you? It barely does anything, right? Yeah. I need to triple this somehow. Okay, that's good. We don't need another... Do I need another one? Is it ever worth... I have never considered that. Is it ever worth it to go for a second bow? I don't think so, right? Like, we're just happy with how it is. 4000 HP, we easily get this, right? Come on. Like, come on. Come on. Yes. That is what I like to see. Honestly, I'm actually considering doing that. But we do lose one Frosty is the issue. If I do that. And that may just not be worth it. Let's roll. Warhorn. I don't think today I want to go for... Honestly, I should just get it. Not for right now, but for the future. We have a lot of gold, so let's just look if we can triple something. But otherwise, I'll just level up. Well, that is a triple. Beautiful. Man, these triples have become more and more useless. Sadly. Crystal. Plus 1 bleed. But we don't need that anymore. We just scale this one up. Now, this is our carry, by the way. If you have not noticed that, this is by far our carry. We just don't get this to trigger. There's a Frosty Orb. There's an alternative way. Right. So we just double trigger this. which will trigger this, just to scale up the damage. We hope the modern archery goes off, but honestly if it doesn't, I will just replace it with one of the lost fragments and put it under this. Okay, cool, I like that. That's a cool build. Do we lose now? Honestly, it still triggers most of the time. Only at 3 shots and it still triggers. Yeah. No, we're doing this. I like this. I like this build a lot. Well done, Dex. So we get rid of you, is pretty much what that means. And we put this over here. Nice that I switched out these two at the top. That means we don't need cooldown anymore. We don't need you. We will just go to the max. And we have to triple this. That is very important. I could go for cooldown, but that's a little bit too late. Okay. The nice thing is you see it highlighted in green when it shows up. Did you notice it? There's a frosty orb that is beautiful. Okay, I like that build. It's goofy, you know, it's weird. I like it. Jesus Christ, like when this one goes off, the damage is off the charts, like holy moly, right? So the thing is, I need to spend all of my gold. We have to make sure that we find the triple now, because this will probably be our toughest encounter yet. This one doesn't really matter. It's not horrible, but it's just way too expensive. The only way... Perfect. The only way how I usually get it is from triples. We didn't get it though. Do I still roll? I will roll until the cost of the rerolls increase, I would say. Or we just level up for... Oh, I thought the game crashed. But I just misclicked. Okay. Beautiful. Yeah, we definitely want to have more triggers on this compared to this, right? Wait, right? It's 2 times 2 times... Oh my god, my head. Look, it's so hot right now in Germany. This is just a 4 times multiplier, right? And 3 is 12. So if I gave this +1 like this, it's a 6 times multiplier to 2 is also 12. It's exactly the same story. But obviously we want this on its own when it attacks to trigger more, right? So this makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Because it still has its own attack, not just this trigger. It's not even upgraded. That's just how insane it is. And I won't even get to upgrade it, right? The only way would be that I find a cheesy... I messed up. I messed up big times. Did I though? No, it's kind of the same story, right? We figured that out. So I want to have this. Yeah, that's actually really good, because this has a 3-second cooldown, so it gets it right as it attacks. I don't know if that's really how it works, but let's hope for the best, you know? You know what? Let's just go for a second one. The crazy thing is, it doesn't even have 100% crit, you know? This will be the final fight. Let's see how it plays out. Oh god. Jesus, your damage. Did you just one-shot that? Where's that damage even coming from? Like, where's this damage coming from? Just because you trigger multiple times, huh? I guess. Yeah. Okay. That was a beautiful Frosty build, but it's actually just about the Frostbound. Well, let's see what we can make happen here. I think this one will be permanent very soon. Is it already permanent? No, right? Oh my god, it's permanent just with a 3 times multiplier. Look at the damage scaling of this. Isn't that insane? That is so... I love this. You know what? This is actually way better than I thought. Oh my god, we have bleed with a bow. Do we just go for that over the gold? Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun. Okay. But yeah, so I think I will take a recording break probably from the game until there are more things added to it. You know, not that I got bored of it. Like, I'll probably continue playing on my own. I'm fairly certain of that, in fact. But I don't want to make... like just a 10-win run, you know, and that's it. I kind of want to show something amazing, interesting, and I think I've tried out most of the things, and I also don't really want to just go for gold builds and then we switch into what I haven't explored, right? That sounds a little bit boring. Like, for example, the legendary maze sounds amazing, get it? But it's like, oh my god, this is a perfect fight for us. But it's more like, I don't want to play for 7 days, 6 days on a gold build, just then to switch over to the maze build, right? That feels a little bit fake. Eclipse, I kinda also still want to do, but I've lost so much rating with that I'm just upset with it. Like, trying to force it, that I can showcase it. Did we actually just get +2 multicast? Jeez, Louise. But yeah, it may even be that for you there's no break at all, because I have so much pre-produced that, according to the original schedule of my videos, it would have been released in early July. No, in mid-July. No, wait, in early August. Yeah, early August, because we have end of June right now. Which is kind of crazy. Did we just give this +3 multicast? Right, this started at 2. Oh my god, we want to have the max HP. For shizzle. Okay, do we give it crit? There is a world where I want to go for crit. And then I can also level up, but usually crit is not good. Right, because, like, why? We don't need it, this is all about bleed. So I believe either I go for healing or I could also build this one up. And if we get the potion shop and give this healing, and I have this strong. Nah, let's just see what happens, okay? Let's not mess this run up. I love the build, you're going for the potion shop. Now we may still face builds that have the old potion shop, right? Because the enemies that you face, they are past runs on the same day. So it could also be that they play on an old patch and they are way more broken, which is, by the way, a thing that happened today when I uploaded an Oaken Tower video where I showcased the potion shop after its nerf, where you can only like get it and then you reroll once and that's it. And there we found someone who had an insane amount of poison, and either they got giga lucky or more likely... Wait, that's actually interesting now. Okay, let's... Oh. Well, that's useless. No, either they got insanely lucky, which is unlikely, or what actually happened is, they were on the old patch. We could go for multicast on you. Honestly, if you see one of these, I always like taking them. I don't think we care about the bleed, because this one applies so much bleed that it doesn't really matter. Instead, I just want to level up and get some good things, you know. Get a decent build going. I like that. Perfect gold build. Actually not that weak. But we have a huge amount of HP, we have a huge amount of bleed. We just have to make sure to get more multicast on this. And we probably want to go for the Shadow Fangs, no, Serpent Fangs later on, the legendary that triggers when you apply bleed. You already deal a decent amount of damage, I like that. The only thing I would like to have now is the Dreamcatcher, that would be perfect. That's not really worth it. Do I just do it for funsies? I mean, I could just do it for funsies. Game, seriously, like, seriously, stop it. Oh. Okay, now that is difficult. I can wait one round, right? That is 13, 13. That is just not 45. Do I want to have anything in here? That is crystal. And this would actually help a lot, right? Because we get, like, really fast attacks with this off. There's also Eclipse. The problem is Eclipse lost a huge amount of strength that it had before. Like, before you could get the dagger manual to re-trigger it a lot of times, and it was very powerful, so it would kill the enemies fast. Now you don't have that anymore, which makes it a lot worse. Do you go off, please? We could also need the time pendant, that would be great, to get this trigger more often. I mean, like, listen, day 5, 8 shots, that is incredible. You don't usually get to see this. Like, you can be happy if at this point this has 5 or 6 shots. I think I will go for the experience over time, because this works perfectly out with our money here. I will go for this, and you? That is money, that is bleed. Do we go for the bleed? I could also go for a silly amount of shield. I have never done that. You see, and this is the problem, because everything in me screams, go for the goblets, go for the money. But if because this permanently increases its shield, if I multi-trigger this is like ridiculous. Let's try it out. So to level up, we have to sell something. You are way weaker than this one, so let's sell that. Do I want to go for the bleed? I can't afford it. Okay, well, that settles it. Riley Rune, I see this person so many times. Greeting, shout out to you. If you're somewhere in the, like, if you ever watched the video, shout out. So yeah, this every single time this triggers, it gets +1 block. Now this sounds amazing, but poison just gets through it. Fire builds up way too fast. What I want to have still is, maybe we want to go for multi-trigger on it, which is hard to justify while we have this book, right? Like, would I want to have the multi-trigger on the book or the bulwark? But maybe today, I will actually go for a shield build. That we only use this to get there, and then we switch over. Okay, all of these look amazing, but you know what? Level up. Let's roll. I swear, like, the gold bills just don't leave me alone. Do you understand just how much money this is, by the way? I can't believe that right now. But I'm not gonna go for the tomes, right? No. We make the bonus money with you. We have block that is building up. We want to survive for very long, so this is very helpful for us, yes. I convinced Dex into getting a brass knife, and I actually believe it was the right choice. I just didn't really want to do it. Ooh, we lose. We may lose. We may not lose. We may lose. We will lose because our cooldowns are horrible. Jesus Christ, we almost lost. That was like half a second away because this triggers twice a second. Holy, but now we have 12 shots on you. The only thing I need is we need to shoot a lot faster, and that's it. Like what? It's like what? Okay. So the funny thing is I could actually build up a second bow, like the same bow again. Elven, we don't care about any of these. We just want to have bone. Okay, well, there's a bow. I like it. Trigger a crystal item. What did I just say? Trigger a crystal item. Okay, we'll go for that. I like it. So what we'll do is we'll trigger our good bow, and while we stack this one up, you know, we may have to remove this again, but this is a crystal item, and this just makes us completely busted, right? How much cooldown? 3.7 seconds. That is actually interesting that it's faster. Now the next day, maybe the potion day. So it wasn't great that I just sold a bunch of stuff, but what we can sell on the if we get the potion day, we can sell the modern archery, right? Okay, now this is crazy because you just shoot twice. Like this one triggers it and then it triggers on its own. Like, did you see how fast this fight was? They weren't even able to build up their poison, and honestly they have quite a decent build. That's a short cooldown. Yeah, that had to happen. It's like, this is my luck. I mean, I'm happy about it, but this is just my luck. Give it crit. Moon tag. Do I need... Wait, what is the... Well, Moon would actually make... Oh my god, that's so much poison. I have to go for that. Give it flame tag. We don't need that, to be honest. Give an item heal could be interesting. Give it crit, sure, why not? Give it heal. I don't really care about the rest. Now, the multicast would have been insane with this, right? But let's be honest, this is like a fake player right now. Oh my god, why do we cost 12 gold? Gain 10 income. Give 20 gold. Okay, that's nice. There is a level up, we don't care. Frosty tag, we don't care. Use this in the shop. Give 8 heal. Reroll for free. Do we just go for a level up? I feel like out of these, the level up is just the best one, right? Yeah. So I will level up first, which I can't do here. But we'll put the heal on you. We'll put the heal on you. We'll put a little bit of crit on you. What is that? Isn't that a reroll? Wait, that was so useless. Wait, what am I saying? We have heal now, we have poison, sadly no burn. But aside from that, this is honestly insane. I would have loved to have that. Okay, so we have to wait until after the fight to level up to use... Does the game now just offer me literally everything that is insane? That I want to have, but I can't go for it because of our build? There is a consideration that I want to get rid of the Lunar Codex. Because if I level up, I can level up again. But we don't. Because if I level up twice, then this gets +2 projectiles, right? Okay, you need to... Jeez Louise. That is not even that much damage. Like this bleed, 62 bleed means on every single shot we deal 62 bonus damage, right? And this is once per second. But that is honestly, that is like, that is a lot. Honestly, that is a lot. Oh my god, yes. Imagine I kept some of the potions for this, but that's like, it's just too late. It doesn't even matter. So the book is just dead, right? Because we have no more use for it, and we are hoping for the Serpent Fang. Okay. Okay. I could go for the heal. I could also go for you because we get more shield out of that, but that's not even that useful. I think I will just take the heal because I can sell it. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what to take. It's like, none of these are good. Has bonus shield equal to burn on enemy? Yeah, you know what? I'll actually trigger the shield again. Like, I will try to give it more. So we want to level up. It doesn't waste your experience. I didn't know that. I had no idea. That would have been really good to know. Let's roll a bit and see if we find multi-trigger. Yeah, I'm sorry. Listen, I gave it a try, okay? So this is a crystal weapon. It gives every single crystal item plus 1 bleed. And the most insane thing is we need to get the Serpent's Fang. Okay, that is the real deal. I could build up another bow. Do I need to? Not really. Let's just continue. Insane. Okay, decent poison build. I wouldn't call it insane because this is the build up phase where he tries to get a huge amount of stacks on this with the Elvish Orb. Definitely someone who had a gold build looking at the HP. However, we have a very strong build. We have a very, very, very strong build. We actually have 15 shots. Okay, listen. At one point, you just gotta say enough is enough, right? So we'll stop here, I will sell this, and we'll try to find the Serpent's Fang. I could also just level up. We could also do both. That is okay for triple, I like it. I just have to be cautious because I'm not really used to the item double trigger, the crystal item, nice. That, honestly, I will probably sell that. Because we'll need the money to buy something. You know? You understand me, bro? You understand where I'm vibing? Okay, that is more money. In case we lose, we have a triple and may get the Serpent's Fang. I wonder... These don't apply bleed though, right? Yeah, they don't. But if we get this multi-trigger, like this will go off like crazy. I have no HP. We may actually die to that though, because we also don't have HP. And we do take a lot of time to get going. Why am I even concerned? I can't believe this wasn't even a gold build. We just casually did this. Isn't that amazing? What is this build? So I would say let's check out if we deal any damage to the boss. I highly doubt it. We still have 2 of the goblets, you know? Wow. Okay, well that's good stacks. I like it, I like it. So do we say this is like 200,000 damage at most? That's like the upper limit, probably. Okay, it gets to some serious damage though. And just to avoid that confusion, you can't crit bleed damage. You'll never see an exclamation mark next to a red number. I hope I'm not wrong with that. Because if I would be wrong with that, that would be horrible. But yeah, like, it's just bleed damage, right? It's bonus damage on your attacks. I just realized we're healing. Wow. Okay, never mind. That wasn't 200,000. That was a little bit more. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, then don't forget to subscribe and give the video a like. See you the next time.